Hello, everyone. We are live.
We are live. Hang on. Let me see the chat. What's going on in this? Chat. What's that? Top chat. Left chat. All messages are
There
visible.
we go.
There we go.
All right, great.
Hey guys.
Hey, guys. As you can see, a girl is holding it up.
So
Happy
what?
Sunday.
Oh, there you go. Good morning. Danish
Happy Sunday.
Potion
And
and
notions.
notions. I like
Hiya,
that.
good
Hey.
morning.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Good morning, good afternoon. It's really blue, clear skies here, really sunny. We're about to have sunset.
Oh, that just turned around because
We're about to have sunset, but it's just
when we met up was
hiya.
like that.
Hi, just another avatar.
Hi.
I
Hold on,
really
let me
did
fix something
enjoy
real
your
quick.
videos. I love what you're doing. And I just encourage you to keep on going on. I really do. Yeah. You're such a familiar soul.
That's better.
Hi Loretta. Kate Grant. Hiya. Good morning.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Loretta. Hi, K Grant. K
It's
Grant.
Danielle. How did I know it
Okay.
was you,
Yes, I see
Danielle?
now.
I knew it was you. Hi Mahuri. Hi family.
Hi, Mahuri.
Hey everyone. Cat.
Hey, Kat.
Yay.
So, how was your
All
week,
right then.
Shem?
That's fine, Kat. No problem. I'm just happy to say hi to you. Hi to everyone. Hi to everyone who's doesn't usually chat but just turns up just to listen in on the community chat. And it's been a week. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it's been
You
a
had
week
a
as well.
particular out of body. It was cool. Yo. Do share my week. Yep, the Discord is up and running. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Hi, Laura. The
Hi,
Discord is
Laura.
up and running. You just go over to
Ko-Fi.
Ko-Fi, and if you're already a Ko-Fi member, then you already just joined, and if not, then there's an invitation there. There's a tier that's just dedicated to just joining Ko-Fi, and that's that. So yeah, please do share, Danielle.
Yeah.
Do share. I've had so many out of bodies this week, and to be fair, I this is my first day out this week. I have I have been having a lot of detoxes and a lot of purging and a lot of resets. So
Hey, Blessed.
hey, blessed.
Recognize your avatar.
Hiya.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, so I'm gonna start explaining. So Danielle's saying my hands and forearms came out, and I could feel them in my blankets, but at the same time, I could feel the weight of my physical arms on my belly rising and falling as I was breathing. Okay, we all
Yeah, that's
in.
interesting.
Go on. I know you got to do bit by bit. Um, hi, Heiko,
Hi, Heiko.
Heiko.
Heiko, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
good.
so you're saying as well, it was my first total awareness of one coming out consciously. My previous OBEs were spontaneous and through dream state. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
That's lovely.
yeah,
It's
that's nice.
nice, isn't it? When you come out and you feel yourself coming out, like it's nice to feel yourself coming out. It's to know that you are separate from your body, and to feel that in real time is a really exhilarating feeling in itself. Okay, so my soul hands was so real, and feeling the heat and texture of my blanket so cool.
Yeah,
It's isn't Can't you feel like everything? As soon as I get over there, I'm just doing this to everything. I'm just touching everything. It's really is it's a physical experience.
it really is.
Yeah, I'm gonna let her cook. I'm gonna let her cook.
Yeah.
Okay. My cat and my husband broke out of it from broke me out of it from snoring and moving. Do you know
Yeah.
what? Sometimes it's just these snippets that just let you get enough to be like, oh, I'm gonna do this again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Plus,
lovely.
because now you on alert, so you kind of like realize if you come out of your body. Because I was thinking the other day, like, I wonder how many times we came out of our body thinking we all just,
Minded our own business, innit?
minding our own business or coming out of bed, and then
Mm.
all this time we're out of our body, but we just not realizing it, and we feel like it's like real life that we're just walking around. I'm sure that that happened so many times, but because now we like aware of it, so then these events you can just notice them when they take place. Because had you not know about OB, you wouldn't have realized that's what's taking place. You thought, oh, that's in my hand. Like I move my hand in
Because it's
it.
that physical.
Yeah, because that physical. Yeah, it's interesting.
That's lovely. Because I know that it's been a while for you, Danielle, where you've been able to like, I know you have them spontaneously, but you wanted to experience this. So, yeah, I think I know that that's opening up for everyone right now. Like whoever's open to taking that opportunity or wants that experience is presenting itself now. Hi, no pro go pronto. 1 week, I'm gonna get it right
Yeah,
real
hi,
quick.
no pogo pronto. You see that? So I did that, but you did
You know I'm
well.
not the full pizza pie right today, so we out
Yeah,
here.
good. You said it correctly though.
I did. I did.
So
I just want to be.
you're
I want to say
good.
it fast.
You're fine. You're
Hey,
fine.
how are you? Great. I'm happy to see you here. Yeah,
Mhm.
real.
So you said the next.
Thank you, John.
Oh, John saying, yeah, that's
You
not
joined the Ko-fi crew. Great.
a
Discord's gonna be swinging.
partial. That's a full blown OBE.
Yes, it
So I
is. That is
saying,
a
yeah.
full blown OBE.
Mhm.
That's not partial. This is the thing. The second that you've realized, not even the second you've realized, you had one.
Yeah,
Sometimes, like I said, sometimes they're only a flash, but you're like, okay, but it happened. That's full blown.
yeah. So you said the next morning I had the craziest meditation with people and beings coming in my living room, like filled with beings. Yeah, that would happen, but because you're the frequency
You're
of that,
open to
you're
that.
open to
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it was so crazy. I felt someone sit on the couch next to me, so real. I picked my eyes, thinking my son woke up. He wasn't there, but I went back into meditation.
Yeah.
It was my grandmother sitting next to me.
How
Wow.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
A lot has been
Mm.
happening this week. I'm actually going to ask someone in the community to help me try and decode one of the things that happened because I know he's into like numerology and gematria, and I did the best I could with the knowledge I have, but I'd like a second opinion. And let's just say this is like my first day of actually being up and out and being able to talk and
Hi, Diana.
yeah. So it's been a wild one. I don't know how everyone else's week's been going, but I've been in my bed.
You need
And it's been my head's been bumping and I've been having continuous back to back OBEs and just wandering off and then coming back and then wandering off and coming back.
so you're closing the loop.
Definitely.
You were swearing it was me.
Yeah.
It's you.
Yeah. I
S-
I I thought I was done week
mm,
before last. I thought I was done with this.
spoke too quickly.
I spoke too quickly.
Um
It happens.
so Danielle, you're saying then
Hi,
like 2 days
Deanna.
ago, I guess I channeled or got this download for a children's book of controlling dreams. Yeah.
Oh, have you written it down? I hope you wrote it down. I hope you wrote it down.
So the great work continues.
Yeah.
Greetings to you too.
Hiya.
Hi.
Greetings.
Jay, you
Hey,
saying what's
Jay.
up, beautiful soul? What's up, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Blessed. Are you referencing Jay's
Yes.
numerology Yeah,
Yes.
gematria. Yeah,
I
he's really good on that.
Oh, he's so
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna ask him and see what he says. I mean, but what I got. What I can only explain was explained to me that they were, when you watch the Matrix and they get numbers in in zeros and ones. I was shown that, but they said this isn't from the outside. This is what the numbers look like from the inside. And they explained the Fibonacci to me. They, as in these beings, I've been getting contact maybe four times this week alone. And to the point where I see them and I can touch their face and I touch their clothes. Like, I wanted to know, like, how much of this is happening. I still ask myself, guys, I don't business. Like, I know that I've been doing this for ages, but I still check. Just like, just quick check, please. Can I touch your face? And I saw all the, like, not holes in his face, but like all of the skin, all of his skin and he'd had a clean shave. I'd seen all of that, and his eyes and his hair. It's like you see every strand. It was a lot. It was a lot. Friendly. He called me sister. And he just gave me a lot of information. And that was like the only time that I wasn't in pain this week was when I was in contact. So I didn't shy away from it. But at the same time, I'd come back and I'd probably have about 5 to 10 minutes to write it down. And then back to head bumping. So yeah, that was it's been a week.
So
Cat.
So yeah, Daniel, you say yes. I wrote it.
Good,
All
please.
I need is just to draw it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kat, you saying I had a full blown panic attack this week, more intense, one in decades. Thoughts. You know what, Kat? This week it's been a week. It's been week.
Can you not tell, guys? Like, I don't know, week
It's
for week, if you can tell what the general mood is
a
here.
lot of
It's been rough. We
like
came off a roller coaster ride.
resurfacing emotions, I think,
Resurfacing, yeah.
for a lot of people.
Definitely.
But that's because it's just like a big loop is closing.
Yeah.
So, and also, I know you just like, I remember you said you had the courage to leave your job. These still are big things. I mean, even though we're here in the community, have a greater understanding of what this life is about, it doesn't lessen the fact that we're still under a current paradigm. So every time you take decision like this, your mind kicks in sometimes now and again and tells you in its own way, are you crazy?
Yeah.
So you gotta ignore it sometimes and trying to trying to redirect your attention into things you love to experience, and or sometimes, like, even if it's simple day-to-day things you do. For me, like, I like making coffee, so I just make my coffee in the morning. Like, I will just grind the coffee beans, or I'll take time to smell it, really enjoy and really take time to do these things. So I don't know, maybe for you it's just like being in the presence of your cat, or maybe it's going out in the garden for a walk if you have a garden, or in the forest. But do things like this, like things, those experiences that going to ground you and make you feel like health.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So
And it's quite sensory as well.
yeah, so and if you ever have like a thought, like negative thought, immediately trying to do your best to try and think about the things you love, or even if they're simple, just say and start thinking about something you love.
Yeah, I've started to think that we kind of need to pull up some safe words out here.
Mm.
like against this bullshit. Sometimes when these thoughts come whispering into you, you're just like, you know what? Milkshake, okay? Banoffee pie,
Milkshake.
apple crumble. Now get
Apple
out my
crumble.
face with that.
Oh, Cat, you know what? Just to let you know, this week I did that oat full blown
Oh, I
carrot
haven't had
cake,
any yet.
and I did some waffles. And I thought the families feel that's feeling a bit low. I'm sure this is going to cheer everyone up, except the fact that Shem couldn't eat it. But now I know she's looking forward to it. But like little things like this can help you, get through these days sometimes. So just saying.
I heard the house get the first slice,
Yeah.
but they were like, I heard the silence of joy.
all you hear is the spoons and the plates.
And I just knew
Yeah.
everyone had ice cream with it. And
Oh yeah, there was that as well. And we went full
I was
blown.
just like,
We're
everybody,
100% on it.
I
And
could
you know what? There's
feel
cream cheese on
everyone
top of
was,
the carrot cake as well. So
oh,
it was like
I could,
all of it.
I could feel everyone was happy. And I was like, oh, great, everyone's happy.
So sometimes, yeah, for me, it's like making it and enjoying it with the family. So it's like a whole process. So yeah, so try and do things like that. Jesse's video games. Okay, Jesse's video games. Me full. Give me. Okay, no. Jesse's
Yes.
video gave me full on chills and brought so many emotions. Yeah, he's got great videos.
His
Yeah,
videos are so poetic and artistic. I love them.
yeah,
I so enjoy his channel. Like we're talking to him, and we're going to be talking to John Justin of Avatar next week. But that I'm so excited for next week. It's part of my motivation for actually just getting out of bed today. I knew that I was like, I'm gonna need to rest enough to be here for Sunday so that my next week can be full on, because I want to be 100% present for those conversations. Like, I'm so looking forward to them.
yeah.
They're gonna be juicy. It's gonna be on.
So today we've got actually conversation with Cash, King
Yeah,
Cassius,
coming up. Yeah,
coming up 6 o'clock. It's really, really great information in there regarding, the what happened with, the Anunnaki, the human templates, and we like going in detail
yeah,
in all the things and what's true from what's not true, and it's a
yeah.
great video. So yeah, looking
And
forward for you
you
guys to watch it.
you asked some really, really great questions when it
Thank you,
came
man.
to like what the link is to Lemuria and it being the golden years, but then I thought that Anunnaki was supposed to enslave us, so how did it work in conjunction with the golden years?
Yeah, on the
And
idea,
then that
yeah,
whole thing as well. And then also he's got some like GFL news as well, as far as like this whole thing being over for us, and what disclosure looks like, and how it's going to play out as far as this experiment coming to an end. So I was super, super grateful for him coming as well, because he's been having some activations, and we actually spoke about it, and then like straight after I was like having mine. So I was just like,
yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
So
He's wonderful.
so yes, it's a great collaboration. It's a great video. Really, it's really interesting, the information there, and he provided us with like some great information. Just another avatar. I was asking Lisa M. Harrison, and I resonated with her answer too. But maybe you can help. I am coming into remembrance of my abilities, but some of them are taking longer to develop than others.
Okay, hang on. He's
I
got the
know
second half
these
here.
things to be true in my heart, and I remember the experiences from previous practice of these abilities. Why would I feel so shut off from them now, beside like being generally unhealthy? Do you know what it is?
You can answer first.
What happened is All right. Everything. Okay. So holographic world we are in. So it work essentially based on vibration and frequencies. So it's purely about being a match of the thing you desire. And sometimes shifting to that frequency is purely recognizing that you are that of which you desire. So, and that's kind of like a challenging things for the mind to understand because we are living in a linear, on a linear timeline, in a world where everything has to be understood in terms of time and distance. So, when you begin to understand this reality where it's only shifting, you don't really travel anywhere, you just shift to that place. Um, and you're also a multidimensional being. So once you can fathom the idea of that concept and becoming it, then it becomes easy for you to shift to the frequency of which you desire. So it's more about attunement than it is about getting back. Getting back means once you're implying that it left you somehow, but it's already there. It's always within. It's always with you, and the work begin by understanding that. And even though I know that, there's some things for me are challenging as well because it's like the mind is almost programmed by default, also the body, to believe that we have to get things and we are not things. We have to travel to these places. So, what tends to happen is even though you may have a memory of some things, you don't necessarily integrate it right away. There's a process of integration that has to take place. There's even on a scientific explanations, some think the neuroscientists have understood that the brain have to, so even if you do affirmation and even if you do a bunch of stuff, it takes a time for the brain, for the mind to adapt to that new reality and trust it. So once you can crack the mind open and the brain open enough and set these pathways, then it becomes a lot easier. But there's videos out there what even telling you like things to do every day as well for certain things, essentially for manifestation and anything you want to manifest, in order for then for you to reprogram your brain and your mind. So that's also essentially why you feel like, damn man, I just remember these things. I just remember. But they you are these things, and that's what shift you have to begin to do. If that answers your question.
That you pretty much hit most of them spot on. The only thing I would add as well is that a lot of the time when we went into forgetfulness, a lot of the things that we do tend to remember, we now remember through the perception of who we our persona today. And sometimes our persona today holds some beliefs that still aren't true about ourselves. And they in themselves can block the flow of us allowing these abilities to be shown in our lives. Whether or not we believe that we are not worthy enough to do them, or whether we believe we're in a place that those things just don't happen, whether we believe that those things are things of fiction, whatever storyline is running in the background that's contradictory to us having those abilities back full blown in our so-called reality here, sometimes those running narratives in the background can form their own resistance to it. So it's what you can do now, like just just sitting there, is just ask yourself, where in any area of that do you believe any of those abilities not to be true? Like something, say, for instance, levitation is flying, right? When you think of flying, do you think, yeah, but we can't fly? Just as a knee jerk reaction. Like, what's your knee-jerk reaction when you speak of most of those abilities? And if your knee-jerk reaction holds any resistance to any of those abilities, therein lies the opposition to flow. So I hope that helps, because I tell you, John, I'm going through the same thing. And by the way, I want to show you this one here. You've passed this, which is the great work continues. It's Stace.
Oh, Stace. Oh, right. Okay. Hey, Stace.
Okay, so blessed.
And you were still going through it, Shem.
Yeah.
I did yesterday. It's amazing to feel the physical changes afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's solid personal proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Though it's quite a ride while it's happening, felt so weird, especially in my head this last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I feel
Blessed
you
for
on
sure.
that. Really. Just got to
So
ride it through. I didn't take any medication, by the way. I don't really take medication for things like this. It's been a while since I haven't taken any medication, since I've taken medication for these things anyway. But now I've been made clear as to what they are and what they're for. I definitely don't take any medication for them. That's my personal choice. I'm not saying that that's what you have to do, but I'll usually just ride it out, use breath work, use my body, and I kind of just surrender to it. So if it means that I have to be lying there resting, then I lie there and I rest. And if it means that I have to reschedule a few things because I need to continue to rest, or I need a salt bath, or I need to get out, at least get a little bit, 5 minutes of sunshine, or whatever it is, then I just do that. And I just surrender to it, because if fighting it is not, I'll lose every time. So don't bother anymore. Yeah.
So Diana, I'm seeing Danielle, you answered just another avatar. Yeah, trust the process and let go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Diana, I have had a lot more healing and releasing and feeling new frequencies this week. Yeah, you would, as you shift this. Yeah, it does feel
The
that
shift is
way.
real out here.
Just another avatar. So trust and confidence have come up over and over again over the last week. Yeah, thank you for that brilliant answer, Omondi. You're more than welcome. You're saying, and thank you, Danielle. Your wisdom is received as well. Self-trust, yeah. And
Yeah.
and it's only your shift to knowing. A little tip as well. Let go of beliefs as well. I believe that, and even sometimes when we talk, I mean, I'll do it as well. Say, oh, I believe that, but at least I know I don't mean believe. So it's like I know I don't know, and when you can get into that space, you know you don't know. There's no doubt. So that you don't know. Belief can always be questioned and so on and debated on. It's that's why I decided to let that go as well. Yep. Yeah. It's frustrating when you just want to use it, feel those gifts, or feel the frequencies, hear them, and I am just trying to be patient that I will really experience that hearing. Yeah.
When it's time.
When
Yeah.
it's time. Yeah, for sure. And shame, that's just another thing saying shame for the unbelief, the programming resistance I need to get rid of is for OBEs.
Okay.
Because if I have one more OBE the rest of my life, I literally won't need anything, government, everything. That's for sure. You know, here's the thing. All of these things, I think one approach that helps, and I'm talking about the in-body experience. See, government, all these things that been set in place as part of element that was required that you also required to be here in order to play that game,
Yeah.
or else it wouldn't be a game. Even the forgetfulness, forgetfulness,
Okay.
um, same thing. You so required you to forget so you can remember. How can
Yeah.
you? It's just to play that game. How could you remember if you don't forget? So that is so. The more you see it, because it's like a loving way to see it. It doesn't mean you have to like it. Um, it's like, but you can love the fact that all these things allows this experience, as painful as it is sometimes, but on some level we've wanted to experience it in order to remember who we truly are. So yeah, that really helps when you do that.
Yeah.
You say you saw another advertisement, and I have had them multiple times, nights at a time as a child. So I know I just want to get back to that place I was at, yeah, as a child. Yeah,
Okay.
I was at as a child.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah, but yeah, so here, um, but the programming is what gets you to kind of like step away from your abilities because they're not seeing as normal. So, you know, plus besides you're gonna go to school, they didn't teach you about OBEs, about hearing voices, seeing beings and stuff like that. They almost told us we were alone on Earth, and there was just Earth and in the whole entire universe. And the likelihood of having other beings is close to none. So that's what they were teaching us. So you literally walked away from the truth, but now you know,
You're walking
you're
back.
walking back. Does that make sense?
You're walking back.
Yeah.
There are ways to do that, John. That's what child recollection is for. Reconnecting with that part of you who decided to put those things down and play grown up and do all the things that we're told that we have to do to survive in this world. So yeah, there are ways. There are definitely ways.
Yeah,
But
for
I'll be
sure.
seeing you this week anyway. So
But yeah, um, yeah. So this week, there's some acceleration around. Gonna mention it. 3i Atlas. I don't know
oh
if you guys seen it.
oh yeah.
Um, they were thinking that it was going to make contact around the 19th of December, but I think they got the date wrong. So now it seems to be faster, so it should be here sooner. It's quite funny. It's a funny unfolding. But yeah, for the most part, it's just it's just some things that keep everyone busy. But the shift is happening regardless. Anyway, when it's coming,
Absolutely.
and it's going really really fast. And if you pay attention around as well, you see a lot of what people will say anomalies, things that don't quite make sense. So yeah, for sure, you can see them happening in real time.
Yeah.
Um, Hey, Crayola man, you're saying why when we dream about being in a city or a town, it feels so good
Being there.
being there, even in projects.
Because projects what you call a bon you.
Yeah,
Um uh
the blocks.
yeah. In
Yeah,
Paris we call it the blocks.
yeah,
Um yeah, because you're not seeing it in its overlay state. That's why. You're not really especially if you're in a dream. Well, you, you say you're in dream state, but you're probably just, you know what I mean? You're out and about. You're out and about on the other side. And there is none of that. There's none of that. There's none of the things that we are presented here. Here is the overlay. Here is the decay and the destruction and the sadness. But if you look to the core of all of those places, what gives them life are the souls that reside within them. And on the other side, that's how you experience them. with the light of the souls that reside within them. So you go to the projects, then you get in the vibes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They ain't no one's worrying about nothing, and you just good vibes. It's like when I walk around my neighborhood here when I'm out of body, I'm chilling. It's good vibes. You know what I mean? Not that I'm by the block, but still, yeah, there's certain buildings that aren't there. Put it that way, and there's certain more beautiful buildings that are, and there's certain parks that are there, and certain things. It's just, I get it, elevated, if that makes sense. If that's
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Um, yeah, just another avatar,
Yeah,
different frequency, brother. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely, for
yeah.
sure.
That's what it is. That's what it
Hey,
is,
Jade,
Graham.
you've got a great perspective on reality. I like it. You say, I find that bending the illusions of reality as a resistance at time, um, as if it's asking, testing me to see if I remember that I am a sovereign soul that can actually command the elements and realities. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely sure. Like
Yes.
it's there's no shadow of a doubt that this reality we are in, it's a holographic reality that you can feel, that provides you with texture, by changing frequencies and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's just a matter of vibrating a different frequency, and you can begin to band that reality, that's for sure. And your thoughts and your emotions are used for that.
Yeah.
That's the purpose. It's just that we're so far from the idea of it that we take so long to manifest anything. But I think we're going to get a lot quicker, and yeah,
But I
it's
feel you, Jay.
yeah,
The other day, um, when we were in when we were going to Asda's that night,
yeah,
and we saw the thing in the sky,
yeah,
and we were like, "Look, if that's a star, it won't move."
yeah, no,
And
exactly.
if it is what we clearly see it is,
Yeah,
it will move. It will move with us when we come out of here. It will be somewhere else, and then it will move with us. And it
yeah,
did.
and it did move.
And
It's
it
like
did move
it's clearly what was an observatory craft.
straight up.
You could see the difference. I mean, if you used to look up the stars and see how they behave, and you can see how they never still. So it's a light that shimmers, and then and so when you see a light that it's has sort of stillness in the sky, you know it's not a star. So
Yeah.
you can yeah,
Plus, we could see the outline of it and
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
was just like,
absolutely,
I see you. They're not even
yeah,
trying to hide no more. I'm like, yo, you're like here. You're like out here. Hey, it
yeah,
is what it is. It's what we've all called for on some level, isn't it?
yeah, absolutely.
I'm excited.
Diana is saying just keep embracing your inner child. Yeah, that's true. You got this. It
Absolutely.
will eventually click. Yeah,
Yeah.
that basically.
Yeah.
Bless you say regarding things, wrapping up here, seems to me there's a real tension growing in the greater community for that too. Last
Yeah.
couple of times I've spoken with others about it, many are very ready. LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And you
Yeah.
say it feels like we're so close to things shaking up the normal day to day life. Go time in
Ernest. Yeah.
earnest. Yeah. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I would definitely say that. Like, I don't even. I mention it for the sake of just being able to um bridge with other people and see and get a feel for what's going on, especially with you guys. But I can't tell you when last I experienced a whole 24-hour day and a whole week, 7-day week. I can't tell you when last. Like I just don't experience them anymore. I don't. I don't experience the full time that they're telling you is the time. I don't. I haven't in ages, and it's not coming back. it's it. I don't. And this is me with schedules and looking at calendars and all of this business. But it still happens. I just let it happen because
Yeah.
at this point, what am I fighting really? some guy's idea of what it was to do flipping a dial with a stick I ain't got time for none of that. Like, let's get it done with. Let's
Yeah.
wrap this shit up. Like, it's like I think on a level we're all kind of done with the lie of it. Just want to get
Yeah.
down to the truth of it. So Kennedy's saying, "Yep, I watched it too." Kennedy saw King Cassius on Jeff Mara the other day. That was a good one. It was brilliant. I loved
Yeah.
it.
It was a great interview.
I enjoyed both of their work, and
Yeah.
us and Cash, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was here for it, and these conversations are going to be coming in thick and fast because like contact is ramping up. I'll
Yeah.
put it that way.
It,
It's ramping up big time. So more and more people are going to be seeing beings in their dreams, because that's sometimes how they'll start to make contact with you, through your dream state, through your meditation state, through your senses as well. You're feeling that someone extra is there. Sometimes they'll reveal themselves as a loved one, like what Danielle went through. But at the same time, I've learned not to assume that they're not loved ones.
yeah.
And that's me being a Trekkie and everything. Like, I was open to it, but I never made. It wasn't until recently I actually was like, sat down and told, like, those are family connections. Like, because I was like, why are you calling me sister, or why would you call me sister? Like, what is going on? And they're like, because, and that, I think, is also something that even us as the wider community could just prepare for. Yes, we have the family we have acquired here, and over our experiences here that we might have a remembrance for here. Yes, definitely. There are also others. And when these beings make contact, sometimes they're just your extended family. They're your family from your other timelines, from your other experiences, from your base reality, from home. Like, so that was news to me, because even though I knew that there was a lineage there, I'd never thought it was going to be that direct. But it is at times, is what I'm saying. So if you want to be open to it, then allow yourself to be open to it and see what comes forward, and who comes forward, and who feels like you're ready to connect with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Loretta, are you saying I had a lucid dream that I saw myself in my bedroom standing by my closet, and I tried to tell myself to get back in bed so I could prove that I was out of body. Now I know this doesn't make sense. Seeing myself in 3D was so strange.
You were out of your body, boo.
You were okay.
Yeah, that's so lovely.
Okay, this is it does make perfect sense
It
actually.
does. It makes sense.
Well, you're omnipresent, so you can do pretty much anything. So if you are conscious enough, you can even pop out of your body on the other side again as much as you want. You can do anything. It's limitless anyway.
Yeah.
Many people have experienced that, where they can pop out. They just pop out of their body
Yeah.
again and again. So yeah, be at many places at the same time. It's a common thing anyway. It's a common thing. So yeah, it makes sense. It's just for you to probably gain enough awareness when that takes place that I say, oh wow, my body, like I'm out of my body. Like the Russian
Yeah.
dolls.
Like
It's
you're
like
busy out of your body by your
like,
closet.
but yeah, that makes sense though.
That's
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, for sure. Um, so Kennedy, you're saying it is very strange. I had myself look me dead in my eyes. LOL. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's something. That is something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just not about
It's good, and I'm saying, as we use strange, understand I'm saying, yeah, like good strange,
yeah.
like
Well, we understand.
wonderful strange.
We can still play with the language, isn't it?
We can. I just,
He literally say, he look himself dead in the eyes. It's actually funny. Dead. Yeah,
we
man,
get
it's
it.
good.
We
We
get
get it.
it.
We get it. Yeah. Just not about based on what I have been receiving, and even from Shem and Omondi, our dreams can be considered OBs, Loretta. Okay, yeah. So don't discount that experience for sure. Yeah, hundred
Yeah.
percent. Um,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like what would be the difference if you having that body experience in your bedroom, now in your house, or in your streets, or in your country, or like all of these they're all dimensional spaces, they're
Mm,
all creations. So if you begin to see it as creations, then you begin to understand that it doesn't matter, it's all taking place.
yeah.
So yeah, and potentially they can all take place at the same time. Yeah, I guess if you have enough awareness for that and time, dedication, you could
Yeah.
experience that as well. Many people have
Yeah.
experienced these things where they, in that person's body and out of the person's body and feeling this person's emotion and their own emotion, or like it's so. Sometimes it's even a mess. I mean, I've experienced things like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
feeling your emotion, I'm feeling your emotion, I'm feeling my emotions, and then projecting from this reality to that situation. It's like all crazy.
Like a nice soul soup.
Nice soul soup. Yeah.
Okay.
Good stew,
Right
yeah. So
to right. Hiya.
hi, right to right. Um
Happy Sunday.
yeah, happy Sunday. I was just actually reading just not avatar was saying, asking a question to Kennedy, was this something you experienced in the lucid dream, or be?
OBE,
Yeah,
yeah. That was what
yeah.
he experienced in
And
OBE,
Kennedy
yeah.
saying, yeah. Oh, what's your name? I was
What
struggling to
I'm
pronounce your
reading
name.
is,
Hold on. When to? Do you see? I'm clicking right on the arrow, and somewhat it's just go all the way down.
it's all right.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm reading Left Advocate 3. Left 3 Advocate 3.
Left three.
Maybe I'm
I'm gonna
reading it
call
wrong.
I'm gonna call you advocate.
Yeah.
Advocate 3. Advocate 3. I'm glad people are talking about this more. Yeah, because it's real. It's out there, man.
Yeah.
Quayola Man say, I'm gonna stop using the word dream after hearing all these OB testimonies on YouTube. Yeah.
Even us, like, I still, the reason I still use the word dream are for means of bridging, because for me it's more important that I bridge to those who are ready to understand or want to explore what OBEs are, or what, and understand that they're not dreams. But if I start using OBE, the word OBE all the time, it can make people who are having dreams that are extremely lucid and are OBEs, even if they're in their own dimensional spaces, never associate themselves with it, and never get to the point where they realize what powers they're actually already dwelling in, experiencing. And it's more important that they feel empowered and understand what they are and what this is and where we are than what I call it. So once I've called it a dream, and those who dream and understand what it is can have the conversation, then I can maybe open up the perspective about the OBE. So that's why I still use the word dream. But personally, yeah, I feel you. That's why I'm being like, yeah, so I was the other day. That's how I'm not even saying when I was out of body. I'm like, yeah, so the other day on base reality, like on the other day at home, the other day. Like I just it's all the other day.
Mhm.
But yeah, I feel you as why you would drop it. And I think eventually we're gonna get there where we no longer use the word dream because of how heavy it's meant imagination, something that's not real. And even the word imagination has been skewed, but um what dreams have been told they are, and what we've been told they are, and we've been told that they're not real, and this is real and that's not real. And when we've all know that this is all like a big switcheroo. And I think eventually we'll reach a time where we're no longer following on with that chicanery. But
Yeah.
for lack of better words, right now, I still use it for those who are like, you know what? I do be having dreams where I see timelines. Okay. And do these timelines end up coming true? Yeah, sometimes they do, depending on what the person does. Okay. So prophetic dreams. And what does that look like? And then once you allow them to have that conversation with themselves and break it down, they very much quickly realize what it is. And then sometimes, like what happened with Loretta, like she was like, you know what, this happened to me and I was just over here. And most people, it feels so physical when you're out of body that they just assume that they were doing the thing they thought they were doing. They really just assume it was a memory of them being at their closet, like how Loretta did, or going to the bathroom at night. Like, you know what? I went to the bathroom at night last night. I switched on the light don't work. But then when I came home, when I woke up this morning, I switched on the light, it worked. Yeah, because that was you, but you were out of body. Things like that, people just kind of fob it off. But once we can get to a place where we all understand what it is and we can kind of get the truth on what it is, then yeah, that is going to be a really great day. It's going to be a beautiful day.
So I'm gonna thank you, just another avatar. So you gave us a beautiful donation. So thank you so much for that. I was just gonna before when I was up, I was going to let the one that don't know. So basically, if you want the full replay, it's on Ko-Fi because we're only posting half of the live replay on YouTube. For the one that want then to watch the all entire replay, you're going to have to go on Ko-Fi.
And if not, you catch the whole thing here live.
And if no, you just be on time and
Catch the whole thing.
catch the whole things.
Yeah.
That's how it is. And yes, the donation, you can do it also on YouTube, or you can go on our Ko-Fi as well, or you can buy us a coffee there.
Yeah, and we've opened up another tier that is for our Discord. Discord is up and running, so you can have these conversations among the wider community.
So I'm going
on there
to say, guys, just go try it, let us know, give us feedback.
You can share things, just explore it,
and
just get a feel for it, and just chat to one another and have these conversations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And press like if you haven't. It really helped this content. And if you're not subscribed and you want to talk to us in the chat, then go and subscribe.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna come back to the conversation we just had about dreams, and yes, I 100% agree with what Shem is saying in terms of not realizing these things, and sometimes they often happen when you wake up in your bed at night. When you have like a restless night, and you just wake up often, like many times, just wake up and out of you dream, or what you think out of you sleep. These sometimes you could just do a test and see if you're out of your body, because you may realize that you don't think you are, but you are. So use this time when you like. I had nights where I wake up several times, like 6, 7 times, not to leave the bed, just I'm just up for some reason. So these are the times you want to check, and see maybe like if your hand is floating and you see your physical hand still in the bed. So then that will be a time where you can roll out of the bed.
Yeah, happened to me this morning with Gabby. I thought she woke me up, and I was really short with her because I was like, hang on a minute. Didn't I fix you with breakfast and everything downstairs? I told you. You told me you're not tired. You told me you're not coming back. And I said, just lie over here, put your covers. And she came with covers and pillows. And I didn't clock that we ain't got no bed there in our room. I didn't
Yeah.
clock that this is not your normal setup, Shem.
But I think you know what, in dream, probably in your dream space, you went in the kitchen, got us some breakfast. Thought it was a normal morning. Went
Exactly.
back in your bed. These things often are like you
Exactly.
do have to pay attention. But now
I
because
don't
you're
even business anymore.
yeah, because you're in full awareness now, you can begin to notice these things quite easily.
Sometimes I don't, and I don't care if I don't notice. I'm just
Yeah.
like, whatever. Like, because at the end of the day, my main thing is like, whoever I am here and there, that's my main focus, keeping them as the same. You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
Just being Shem, like staying in my integrity. So I'm not worried that what I'm going to be doing in any one place is going to be, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I understand.
so
I
I'm
get it.
just like, if I happen to be around the house and I'm like, come on, and obviously then I get up and I plump up the pillows for her and I put her in a. But I'm thinking to myself, it's only once I woke up from everything I was like, oh, okay, no, she wasn't there. She was, but okay. It's like the penny drops
Yeah.
afterwards once I've woken up, or actually halfway through this time, because once I realized that I saw my mum and she was in full health, she was like, I've got full speech. I've been watching your videos. I now have full speech. I commanded full speech and full um, mobility. And I was
Yeah.
like, and she was, you know how mum was always active anyway. So, and she was full blown, back full blown.
Mm.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, no, I'm fine. I'm going out. I'm taking out the girls. Will you come with me for a walk? And I was like, sure, let's do this.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized, hang on a minute. Oh, okay.
Well, you were in a dimensional space, probably.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
I
Um.
was.
Yeah. So Daniel is saying, yeah, shame. The other beings I could feel in my living room felt like beings I knew from all other lives and realms. I just knew next to me. It was my grandmother. I have been trying to connect with her for
A while
a
now.
while now. Yeah.
I could feel one directly behind me too, and I couldn't put names to anyone besides my grandmother's presence. But it was all love radiating from them all. Like we will all be together again soon. And you know what? You've just illustrated exactly what it is I've been trying to
Yeah.
say for so long. Like that is the vibes. And
Yeah.
and trust and believe I've been in the presence of ones that aren't so vibing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I just had to close out something, and this was mid midweek where I was like still day 2 in bed, and I had to close out some stuff that weren't so vibing, weren't so loving, but it had to be done
Yeah.
because I'm done with it.
It's funny because you begin to then realize where you're at. Like I had an instance this week where I was in the astral and I realized, oh, I'm in the astral. I don't like it so much though. Well, where I
When
was
we say astral, explain to people what you mean by that. You mean
the
other
astral.
people's dimensional spaces that are here.
Okay, the overlay around the earth.
Yeah.
So basically, you have an overlay called the astral, and it's where
It's where
people
people's fuckery resides,
build
really.
all sort of things there,
Yeah.
cities, and
Yeah.
where you have like when you have dreams, it's just like it's a bit dark or grey. It's not so. It depends. It's not everything is bad in the astral. I'm not trying to say it's that. It's just that it's often where people can reach out to you. So, say some family members you may not talk to, and stuff like that. So you might find yourself in these spaces. So I was there, an alternate reality. I realized that's what was taking place. Um, Even though there was like do you know what I knew is because my grandmother she passed over now quite a while ago now actually over 30 years ago, and
Yeah.
she it's kind of like she was running. She created a world what feels like a life where she can experience what she couldn't experience on earth. So when I was so she was loving, but in the earth way, what love feels like when you're on earth. So she had still certain traits. She was a better version of what she was there when she was there, but I sensed that's what it was and what's taking place. Just didn't really enjoy it, didn't hate it. It was one of these things, and I knew that gave me a lot of indication that I was definitely in the astral, in
In her
dimensional,
dimensional
in
space.
her dimensional space,
Yeah.
and people create cities and all sort of stuff there. So yeah, and I think when a lot of people cross over, they reside there because they haven't realized they died or they still are strongly attached to Earth. So
All
yeah,
the narratives that they would have
yeah.
liked to fulfill when they were here.
So I think the end of the constructs is also for these people to be released back out of the
Yeah.
construct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not just for not just for us. Um, all right. So Kennedy, you were saying as well, I was on the verge of discounting this experience due to me and my physical body, yes, being next to each other, but not in the bedroom. Since then, I've realized it's normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It
I,
was like, yeah.
yeah, it was like I left my body, but altered my dimensional space. So my body was there, but me and my body were in a library. Um, okay. Do you know what? What you're saying is actually got me thinking about something I've heard and how some of these craft, these ET craft or design. And the reason why it's important for us to understand how this reality works is because you gain a great understanding of the rest. And this craft, they warp the reality around them. They're made of skins that has the ability to change the reality around them. So, like, say you're in Paris, you want to go to New York, then you will change that reality to New York and you be in New York. So that's how they travel so fast. And it's the same. You literally, and that's what these crafts are consciousness. A lot of them are consciousness. They're not just, metals as we may think they are. And you are doing the same thing with your body because you literally change what's around you. You remain, but you change what's around you. So this, you're the highest technology, one of the best technology there is here.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what it's kind of like important to understanding. And I think like the way you explain it, Kennedy, you've understood it.
Yeah. Which is also funny enough what Cash is explaining today.
Yeah.
Like, once we realize the power of what this vessel is and what we are as in this form, we'll realize that that's the boots, that's the prize, that's the whole thing.
You're the
Like,
prize.
yeah. How that hit different this time, right? But
Yeah.
it's that energy. It's that, wow, I didn't know. Well, now you do. And now what are we going to do about it? Are we going to open up to it, or are we going to just shy away from it and try and make out that no, I'd rather hold on to mediocrity and struggle? Or are we just going to be like, I like this, I love this for me, I'm ready
Yeah.
for this?
And all these things is transcends everything. It's not just one thing. It's like, for instance, the traders are using the Fibonacci tool calculation. Um, so it's not a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's all meant to be the way it is exactly. So yeah, the more we realize that, and I think the greater we will be. And I think a lot of us are waking up to that reality, which is beautiful because you can literally witness change in real time, which I think is fantastic. Yeah.
Thank you,
Um,
just another avatar. Thank you.
there's nothing.
And thank you, Loretta. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you, Loretta.
It's
Yeah.
a lovely breakthrough for
Uh,
you. All of these things.
so, Carol, you say I popped out for a split second while driving several times. Every experienced, ever experienced that
Yeah.
while driving.
Yeah, while driving, babe. This is why I stopped driving in France.
Oh yeah, um, yeah, that got me
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah,
You
yeah. Do you know what? It's like I remember one day I came back and I said to Shem, I say, you know what? I suck. I almost have like I have blackout when I drive. I suck. I'm here, but I'm not here. It's like like I don't even feel like I don't remember the travel. Specifically when it's like a routine drive you do, taking your kid to school and come back every day. When
Yeah.
I used to do that, and some days it was like I don't know if I was driving.
This is why that's why I stopped driving. That's why I stopped driving,
You're
babe.
so used to the
I used
road.
to let you do all the driving
Yeah,
because I was like,
yeah.
firstly, you are a great driver.
Thank you.
You're my favorite driver. You
Oh,
really are.
thank you.
No,
Thank you.
you are like, you're solid.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Even any weather, we've been through it.
Yeah, yeah,
Snow,
yeah. Yeah, we've been through it.
winds,
I
rain.
love driving though.
You do.
So
You do.
I'm a gamer, and driving is one of the
You
things I
love,
love to do.
yeah.
So
So
yeah,
I'm here
makes
for
sense
it.
now.
And I do enjoy driving. But when I hit that motorway by myself, let's just let's just say I got home quicker than expected, and for the life of me, I was doing 146, and I was just like, I've been doing 146 for a while now, and I don't know how long. And then I looked at the
That's
time, I said,
fast.
"Ooh,
Well, we're talking about kilometers an hour, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
course,
hmm
course,
Mars is even faster.
yes,
Yeah, I'll be really fast.
yeah."
Um,
But I said, you know what? I don't think I'm
why
going
are
to
you
do this
snitching?
anymore.
Why are you snitching on yourself
Oh, well, it's done now.
now?
Catch me if you can. Like, I don't give a shit. And send me what for where.
Right.
Shut up.
So so yes, a little you're saying I have been having more dreams lately that I am hanging out with that I am hanging out with groups of people, and I'd be confused as hell trying to figure out who they are when I wake up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it can be jarring because it's like, gosh, man,
Who was I talking to for
all
so
these
long?
people. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Trust that you were talking to those who you knew.
But you know what? Do like set up some command before you go to bed. So like request exactly what you desire. So then if it's like only benevolent people you talk to, affirm that. So then when you wake up the next day, even if you don't remember, you know that the power of your soul is everything. Your will is everything. So that's what took place. Period. So then
Yeah.
you won't doubt yourself or
Yeah.
thinking
Even
back.
if you've only got the outlines, you haven't got all the colouring in and the details, you'll be like, I'm good because my soul's always good and my soul always means the best for me. So whatever I was doing was what I was meant to be doing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it bees like that,
Oh
Lilo. I
yeah, for
promise
sure.
you. And
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
That's for
just
sure.
take it
Yeah.
that if I'm talking to you, I know you. I just don't recall how I know you from over here through this distortion. But most of the time, if I am talking, I know whether or not it was a conversation that left me feeling uplifted or if it left me feeling like, ugh. And usually it's like, oh no, it's uplifted. It's like, we're chatting away. Like we've known each other for ages.
Um, there's something really interesting, Jay. You're saying. You say, sadly, I haven't been out of my body for longer than a minute. Interestingly, I know who's preventing me and why. So apparently, I am grounded on this frequency in this reality until I change my intent. Okay, let's talk about this. I'm going to talk about this. No, I don't remember
You're
his.
grounded.
I don't remember his name.
Remember?
Oh, you grounded.
I was like, yes, I am. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say some things. Yeah. Okay. I don't. I watch a video not so long ago, and I cannot remember the name. So don't ask me for the name. If it ever come up again, I will definitely provide the link. I actually like that person to be a guest on our show. Eventually, that'd be
Is
actually
that the one
great.
you've been meaning to show me?
Yeah, it's the one I've been meaning to show you. I've got to retrieve that video. Okay, they are talking. They are talking about what's taking place, um, essentially in the astral, um, where people have been told they can't do certain things, and there is only certain beings that may appear as benevolent, but then they do it in order to control. Um, Now, I'm not going to say if it's true or not. All I'm going to say, it's why the intuition and discernment is going to have to step in for a lot of us. There will some present themselves as even angels. They have the ability to make you feel love and all of that stuff. Now, I don't want to scare anyone. All I'm saying is that that's what this video was presented was presenting. Now that's another reason why I like that person to come on the show, because it'll be really interesting.